Alright, G's, it's time to level up. This channel, guys, just to let you know, I am busy as fuck. Like, I'm literally busy as fuck. I could be doing something else that would give me a much larger ROI. But I care about people like you, because I used to be like you. I used to be a brokey. I used to be normal. Well, I was never normal, though. But I used to be broke. I was always muscular and pretty athletic. But to get to the point, like, I was also in your position at some point. I had dreams and aspirations, and I couldn't do it. So that's why I like to make this video, just to get this out of the way, so that you can improve yourself to the best ability possible. So that's what this channel is about. And today I want to tell you about just one thing. There's one thing that you need to avoid if you want to get to the position where I'm at. If you don't know, I'm actually really cool. I am a really cool person. Not to brag, just telling the truth. I mean, bruh, I'm 23. I'm making $100,000 plus a month. I'm jacked. I've been Austrian champion over and over again. I'm like, you can just check the records on the internet, whatever. Get scholarships, like, genius. Passed, like, 2 degrees that are hard as fuck. Just Google average IQ in mathematics and information degrees. You get the point. Like, I'm actually pretty cool. And if there's one thing that my coolness comes to advantage in, is obviously the chicks. Now, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, chicks really like me. I'm not gonna lie. But in order to become successful, guys, I'm gonna tell you this one thing. And it's coming from me. A guy, obviously, in fact, look, this chick just texted me. She's like, can I come to your place? Can you order me an Uber? Like, I have chicks texting me at random. You literally got guys on this planet. They're trying their hardest to get laid. Like, they're actually trying to get pussy. They're trying their best. And there's people like me, those some girls you're texting, they're actually, like, you're texting them, you're trying to get their attention, and they're trying to get attention of Big Daddy Prince. And I ignore them. You know. But it is what it is. But let's get to the point. Now, if there's one thing you need to avoid, if you want to get really, really successful, let's get back to topic. If there's one thing you really want to avoid if you really want to get successful, it's chicks. Now, what does that even mean? Because obviously, in fact, before on this YouTube channel, I was preaching a lot about how to get chicks, how to get laid, da-da-da-da. But the reason I stopped this is because, in fact, I realized that I'm doing you guys I'm not doing you guys a favor. Because you shouldn't be concentrating on chicks right now. Of course, you should have the basics. Like, you should be confident. You should be able to, like, go and talk to a chick. Bro, you should be able to, like, actually text a chick. I always said, it's so simple to get a chick. Literally. Be a cool guy. Text a whole bunch of chicks. Tell them you want to meet up. Just text in the line. Hey, do you want to be spontaneous and hang out at some time? If you text this to 100 bitches, some are going to say yes. Be on a date. Shut the fuck up. Ask some questions. Then ask you if you want to go watch a movie. And then try to fuck her. Like, bro, it's just chicks. Like, bro, that's not the important thing. The important thing is that you need to become as successful as possible. Become the best version of yourself. And you can't do that if you keep playing this fucking fuckboy game all over the place. Guys, back to topic. I already explained to you why I'm like really, really cool. And why I'm actually like really, really special, right? And I could just bang chicks like literally every single day. But I don't. In fact, I've seen a direct correlation with the amounts of chicks I fuck like in a month compared to how much money I make. Like, I see the relation. And the more I've tried to get laid, the less successful I got. But let me tell you a quote from Muhammad Ali. And I just saw this quote today. That's why I even like make this video. I just make this video on the whip. If I feel like there's something I can tell you guys, it's gonna help improve your life, I make a video, bring it to you. And this quote went as following. This guy was asking, I'm paraphrasing, right? This guy was asking Muhammad Ali, how the fuck, like, what is it? How the fuck do you become successful? Is it like punching the bags? Is it running? Like, what the fuck do you do? What's the hardest part? And he says, the hardest part is avoiding the nightclubs. The hardest part is like being in bed alone at 9 p.m. and not having some pussy. The hardest part, in fact, is avoiding the fucking chicks. Now, don't get me wrong. We all like to rumble a little bit. Put it that way. We all have some testosterone. We all wake up in the morning with wood. You know exactly what I mean. But the point is, you have to be a disciplined person. When I was between the age of like 15 and 20, 21, I remember what my days were like. My days were literally like wake up in the morning, like 7 a.m., go to school, come back, go to training, train to beat everyone, get home, watch some YouTube videos, try to like develop myself. You know, I was listening to a lot of motivational coaches, this and that. Later was basically working on my business. And my dad, literally, I remember these days. If I wanted to get laid, it was so fucking difficult. Because my dad didn't let me go party. Like, it was just always like this huge discussion. I'm like, Dad, I want to go party. It's like, no, and it's huge discussion. So at some point, I was like, just fuck it. I ain't going to nightclubs. I'm like 17. What the fuck is a 17-year-old doing in nightclubs? And in Europe, it's different, right? In Europe, you can like go to nightclubs, everything, drink. And at some point, I was like, fuck it. Like, my dad's just giving me all this headache. Fuck that shit. Now, when it came to chicks, I didn't have a place to bang them either. And I have Nigerian parents. Like, with Nigerian parents, you can't just tell them, like, oh, yeah, I'm about to, like, bring this chick over and fuck the shit out of her. Ha, ha, ha. You can't do that. The brothers know what I'm talking about. You can't fucking pull that shit. So, I couldn't get... I basically didn't have a place to get laid. So every time I tried to get laid, I remember these days, like, I had to hustle, literally. I had to hustle. I had like my side hustles where I'm making like $50 here, $100 here. I would like hustle, get a quick $50, make like a plan. All right, I'm gonna like have 3 chicks. All right, I'm gonna go on a date. I'm gonna spend as little as possible. Once I see that this chick is probably interested in me, I'll like on the whim, like order an Airbnb, and I'm gonna pretend that that's my apartment. Like, I literally did that. Go to an apartment, bang shit out of them, let them go home, and then I go home to my place. So it was really, really hard to just be a fuckboy. Even though I wanted to, I could not be a fuckboy. But thanks to God, I could, because I would have wasted so much time on dates. And in fact, I did last summer, bro. Like, talking about Panama, I'm in Panama right now. It's getting dark, but I was in Panama, bro. Last year, I fucked anything that moved. Like, bruh, God forbid. Until I realized it's dumb. And that's why when my income shot to the roof. I remember last year, 2021, I mean, I had a lot of money from crypto, but I was like active income making like just $3K a month or some bullshit like that. Like something like that, whatever. And it was like in October when I said, bruh, I'm focusing on my business. I told myself, I'm not going to fuck a chick for the next 3 months, and I'm going to make 100K a month. Now, I didn't make 100K, but I made, when was it, like January? So I was making like, in October, I was making more money than, by January, I set this in October, and then by January, I was making like 30K a month, and then by May, I was making 100K a month. And, guys, just focus on you, especially in the beginning. Focus on your business, focus on yourself, especially if you're young. Like, these chicks don't give a fuck about you anyway. You're like a 20-year-old dork. Who gives a fuck about you? Just because you like text 1,000 chicks and try to get your fucking willy wet, like who gives a fuck? Like, no one cares. Like, obviously you're better than the loser who can't get pussy. Now, I don't know if maybe you're that too. So, but that's like, you need just get it out of the way, get some basics, try to, like, once you've banked like 5 or 10 chicks, don't focus on chicks anymore. Like, I would say, try to bang 5 to 10 chicks. Then you're good. You know how to bang a chick. Like, whatever. Who gives a fuck? It's not that special anymore. Bruh, like, bang a chick is not special. Okay? Hey, hello. My name is Prince. Yeah, I'm cool. You're pretty. You want to hang out sometime? Yes, I'd love to get to know you. Blah, blah, blah. You're on a date. You have some drinks. Hey, you want to come up? Okay, hee, we're going to watch a movie. And then, you know, it's nothing special. In fact, it will be better if you get a girlfriend. If you get an actual girlfriend. that is like supportive, like that helps you, that has like an actual utility in your life. That'll bring you much farther than fucking trying to bang a bunch of chicks here, there, blah, blah, playing fuckboy game, trying to get your willy wet. And at that point, you're gonna be like much better, and then you can get the chicks anyway. Like if you're now this advice is if you're like 20, or even if you're like 23, 25, you have nothing going on for yourself. You're some loose ass dork. You're like you're a square. You're fucking square. You don't have any capabilities. You ain't built. You ain't smart. You ain't rich. Like you're not even old. Like bro, you have nothing in your life. And you're trying to hear like fucking getting all these chicks and they don't even like you and the chicks you get are fucking ugly. Like who gives a fuck? Just actually work on yourself. Tell yourself I'll take a year, an actual year, try to develop myself. And that's how you get successful. Because that is what makes you disciplined. Chicks make you anti-disciplined. Because what you do on a date is go on a date, have some drinks, go home, then she probably tells you, yeah, I don't want to fuck anyway, and then you just lost all your time while I'm here working my ass off, making 100 grand a month. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of coasting, so I'm still working extremely hard. I train every single day. Like, I'm still trying to go to Olympics. And I still have more puss than you anyway. So, bro, just fucking go work. Just fucking work. And then treat the chicks as like a side thing. Like maybe like Saturdays, Sundays, you can meet like 1, 2 chicks, try to fucking whatever. Bye. Or if they're good, you can actually keep. But that's the video. Stay disciplined.